We're live for the relegation battle showdown with myself, obviously representing West Ham. We've got Wolfie here, Forest, and Deji. He's bottled the start time. That's why we're late.
He's still at the bus parade, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah. He's getting his flares out for the bus parade. So waiting for Deji. We don't know why we're in circles. Like we turn this on and we're in circles for some reason. So I don't know what Sam or Potts has done. If this is intended, but we're going to be in circles.
Come sort this out because Potts don't know. Not Potts. Oh, Potts don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he don't know what he's doing. Yeah, so I don't know if this is like legit how it's supposed to be. But yeah, like I said, Deji, he's going to be joining us in about 4 minutes. Deji time is going to be probably a little bit longer than that. But this weekend was a huge weekend for the relegation battle. Huge. We choked big time. I'm still pissed off. I'm still fuming.
What happened, bro? What happened? Let's kind of just quickly break this down. Like, I heard you got an injury just before kickoff.
Yeah, Tadebo got injured. Yeah. But I'm not even using that as an excuse, you know. The players just didn't turn up at all. Like, you know, you and I had an agreement that we was going to send Spurs down.
Correct.
You know, you did your part. You did your bit. We did not do our bit. And we're giving these frauds chance after chance after chance, and for the players to not understand the assignment, because no matter what happened, like in your game, we was getting out of that relegation zone if we won. If Spurs won, we'd go above you. If it was a draw, we'd go above, I think, both of you. If you know, and if you won, we'd go above Spurs. So it was a great opportunity. But the big players let us down, except for Mavropanos, the Greek hero.
You used to cuss him down, man.
What's that? He's cussing. Yeah. I don't know, man. He's just a new man. He's a new man. And like the rest, I'm sorry, Jared Bowen, man. I'm so disappointed with him. I'm so disappointed with him.
Has he been crap, right? Because LB on this very channel yesterday, when I said to him Saka was still decent, he said he'd play Bowen in front of him. And I said Bowen's had a stinky season. Like, what's your take on Bowen's season?
Hit and miss. It's up and down. Like he's had, like, start of the season, he was banging in goals. He was doing his bit. Then he went quiet. Now then he started improving, and he turned it on. But yesterday was just an all-timer, horrendous game. And for some reason, honestly, I did post-match point on our channel, and I was fuming, man, because he's still on fucking corners, and he's so shit at corners. Here he is. I've got to find a way to change this. Look, Deji ain't even got a full circle. That's just Spursy. Look,
it's dark times for Deji, man. The lights are out and everything.
The lights are out. He hasn't got a full circle.
I don't need a full circle. What is happening to be honest with you guys? Like, I'm being real. I'm not really prepared to do the show with the two of you, because that would mean that we're equals.
Agreed.
You're right.
You're beneath us.
You're right.
No, you're not. You're beneath me, Lawless. You've been beneath me from the start of the season to the end of the season.
Talk to me,
Not in the form table.
Hey, what's that?
We're not beneath you in the form table. I'll just say
that. Wolfie, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, you won the battle on the weekend, mate. That's all. My club is dusty. But it looks like Tottenham are going to be bringing in De Zerbi, mate. And I reckon we'll finish above. We'll finish. As long as we finish above you, this season's come.
Yo, Deji, I just got to ask you, why are you coming onto this show wearing body armor?
What did you say?
Why are you wearing body armor, bro?
Bro, it's real out here, mate. It's real out here. So what I mean,
like,
it's real.
That's like fully enforced body armor. That looks like 6 inches of thick metal plate there, bro.
I don't, bro. With the way my team's been playing football, bro, I don't feel safe anymore, bro. Can't lie to you. I don't feel safe.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel safe if I was you.
I got Nottingham Forest fans trolling me. That's how muddy. I mean, honestly, Tottenham is a disgrace. We are a disgrace. We are a disgrace to have a team whose crest is a badge, is a tree. Troll me, you know. It's outrageous. But Wolfie, let me let you know. I'll tell you, despite everything that happened on the weekend, you may have won the battle, but you ain't won the war, mate. I still think you go down. You
Bro,
all
why are you
lawless are still
talking
going
about
down.
battles and wars and winning, bro? Like, how about you forget about a battle, winning the battle, winning the war? Try winning a game. Start with the basics. Start with the basics. Because you still have not won a Premier League game in 2026. And next week we go into April. And you will be the April Fools. Like you, in fact, you have not got a game until April. So you will be going into April.
Bro, like, let me
zero wins. You April
that,
Fools, man.
April 12th.
Let me tell you, mate. Do you know, in theory, Tottenham don't need to win another game this season. In theory. Because as long as West Ham keep losing, we're safe. So as long as we match West Ham, we're calm. That's all I got.
So like you're hoping,
shameless as it sounds.
Yeah, you're thinking, right, Spurs could just keep losing as long as we keep losing. Like, we've got Wolves next.
At the end of the day, this season's a write-off. All I need from my club now is very, very simple. Yeah? Match West Ham's results and we're safe.
Well, if we said Forest again, no.
Bro, bun you, bro. Like, honestly.
Make your mind up, bro. Make your mind up.
Like me personally, Lawless on the level, yeah, I'll be real. I know at the beginning of the season, I said some real nasty stuff to you, bro. Things like I never want to see you ever again in my life. You know what I mean? Stuff that I meant at the time. Do you get what I'm saying? I really meant it at the time. But bro, legitly, if I had a choice between you and Wolfie, man, I choose you over Wolfie all day, every day, bro. I swear down, bro. And that's got to be one of the biggest compliments I can throw at you, bro.
Yeah,
like, I'm quite happy for Wolfie to go down and to never come back.
Yeah, but Deji, the problem with what you said is the if I had a choice bit. You don't have a choice because you're a Spurs fan. Let's be real here, man.
Deji, we got to talk, yeah. We've got to talk about that parade, yeah, that you lot threw. The coach with the flares, singing your songs. Them players went through the fans, saw all of that, and went, "Fuck them fans."
Bro, can I just be real with you? And you know what? You said something, and you know what? F them players as well, because when Tottenham fans will message me, Dej, you're so negative. You don't support the players, support the team, get behind the players, get behind Romero. I'm like, why are we getting behind Romero? Romero's let us down time after time, week in, week out. Sunday, like you said, the fans, they got behind the team despite how, imagine getting behind the team, having a parade to play against Nottingham. That in itself was embarrassing. The fact that we needed to hype ourselves to play Nottingham Forest. We got behind the team, and what did the team give us? Absolutely nothing. No one can tell me to shut up. No one can tell me nothing. We supported the team and got nothing. That's why I've been saying, bun the team. Bun the players. Do you know what I mean? Bun the board.
Bun the
right
club.
now, I'll be real with you. I don't want to go down, but based on the shambolicness of this season, we deserve to go down. Real talk. 100% Spurs deserve to go down.
Dej, I don't get that logic. You said you did that parade, that buswanker parade, to get behind the team, to show them that you cared, to show them you had their back and everything. 45 minutes later, your fans started leaving. So how are you behind the team, man?
Because let me tell you, man. No, let me tell you why. Let me remind you, yeah. And I know it's difficult, but I have to remind you. I'm Tottenham. You're Nottingham Forest. I'm English heritage. I'm English heritage. So the fans, we were expecting our team to slap this team up. As soon as we were 1-0 down, well, as soon as the second goal went in, it was a disaster. That's when the fans really started to leave. They left after the second goal. And then I don't blame them. I would have left too. It's rubbish. Do you know what I mean? Like, we know how this is ending.
You know what, Deji? Like, a lot of your fans were getting hyped after the Atletico win, and I see that. I see Tobes like, we got fight. We finally got fight. We're fighting. And it's like I tried to tell you all. Listen, the game was dead. The pressure was off. Like you beat a team that had already won, and you thought this was the turning point. You got fight. Where was the fight? Where was the fight? Honestly,
I mean, Lawless. I really do wish. You know what I mean? Bless Dan's cotton socks for whatever reason he can't turn up since his team got slapped up on the weekend.
very true.
Is Rich coming from you because your team didn't show any fight against Aston Villa on the weekend?
No, we didn't.
He's got a point.
Well, Mavropanos did. One player showed fight. But against
I mean,
City,
you look at the very least you're trying to get out of the bottom three. That's all you're trying to do, and you're still there.
Listen, right? I would say this, right? Next game we play on a Friday against Wolves. Yeah, we win that
I reckon
game.
you get slapped up by Wolves.
You think so?
I think you get slapped up.
You've made a lot of predictions this season, Deji, and they've all been wrong.
No, I think the most recent prediction about Arsenal not winning the Carabao Cup was absolutely correct.
Wasn't your most recent prediction Spurs would win the Champions League?
No.
Yeah.
Bro, my most recent prediction was that.
Oh no, your most recent prediction was you were going to beat
my most recent
Sorry.
prediction was that Arsenal ain't going to win a single trophy this season.
I hope that one.
Nah,
Did you have that one? And on the weekend that was strike one.
But let's be real. Deji did make a point, Lawless. Like the fight wasn't there from your boys.
No.
Is that worrying you? Because what if you do lose to Wolves?
But here's the thing, right? Here's the twist. Here's the twist. Shout out to Dan United. I'm assuming he's laughing at Deji.
He's not. He's laughing at you.
Nah, listen. He messaged me before the game and was like, "You got to do it. I want Spurs to go down. I want you to show you." Everyone wants you down. So Deji,
including half their fan base.
Yeah, like exactly. So, but okay, we didn't show fight, but we've got Somerville. Crescencio Somerville will be back. Yeah, that is the missing piece. Our best player, the X factor. Yeah, with him, yeah, we've been unstoppable. So that's why I'm confident. Wolves.
Well, we that's like me saying, well, when Madison, Kulusevski comes back, we'll be unstoppable.
Nah, because when you had them, you weren't.
No, Madison and Kulusevski didn't play this season so far.
When is Madison coming back? When's Madison coming back?
Madison might be back he might be back. I think he's back at the end
for Lincoln City next season.
I think he's back after Easter. I think he might be back after Easter, if not end of April.
See, here's the thing, Dej, right? And this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I tried to tell Tobes, right? Is you're all getting hyped on these players coming back, right? Madison hasn't played. It'll be like nearly a year since he played, right? By the time he comes back, you think he's just going to hit the ground running, coming into a dead team. Kudus, hasn't played in a long time. You think he's going to hit the ground running in a dead team, right? They've got to get match fitness. It's not just their back and all of a sudden, like whereas Somerville, he's only missed a couple of weeks. He's going to, you know what I mean? Gonna be coming back.
By the time they come back, I think we're not rushing them back. They will be match ready.
Yeah, so you're not rushing them back. So when they're ready, by the time they're back, you're probably going to be finished. Because I tell you what, we win our next 2 games, we can go 6 points ahead of Spurs. If we go 6 points clear of Spurs, it's over. Yeah. Wrap it up. You're
done.
done.
Your next 2 games? Wolves and who?
Wolves and. You've caught me off guard there. I know it's a winnable game.
I don't know. You sounded proper confident, bro. I was intrigued. Like
Crystal Palace away.
Yeah, so 2 games you can't win. What's Nottingham Forest's next 2 games?
Can't win.
We got Villa and then Sunderland or Burnley.
Okay, so you guys get slapped up in both those games, and then Spurs' next 2 games. Sorry,
you got Sunderland and Brighton at home. So Spurs get slapped up. Spurs get slapped up. Your home record, and this is the thing, Deji, right? With relegation battles, right? Your home form is what you rely on to keep you up. To have your home form. That's what Everton got kept up with. Your home form it's non-existent.
No, to be real with you, Lawless, and I guess it shows the difference between me and you and Wolfie. And I come humbly, like I wouldn't know.
Well, now you know. Now you know.
Where did you finish last season? Hold on, where did you finish last season?
Fullback, Wolfie. I don't know about all these intricate details that.
Wait, hold on. Where did you finish last season? Where did you finish last season?
I finished with the Europa League.
Where in the league did you finish last season?
We're in the Premier League.
I just told you I finished with the Europa League. You asked me where in the league. I finished with the Europa League.
And in the league, you finished.
What was your in the Premier League table?
Premier League. Can't remember.
17th.
17th.
Yeah.
Remind us where you are now. Remind us where you are now.
I'm 17th.
17th again. Ole, ole. 17th again.
You know what, Deji? I
Well,
told
Wolfie,
you.
you're acting like you've left me behind.
Yeah, I have. I'm ahead of you, Habibi.
You're 16, bro.
Like when you talk to me, I would like you to raise your eyes, bro. Seriously.
No, bro,
I
I
have
can't
some
wait.
respect.
I can't. You know what? I'm clipping this show, bro. I can't wait for you to go down. I swear.
All I'm saying, Deji, I told you.
When you go down, I'm gonna have a log fire with marshmallows. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a log fire of marshmallows.
You do that, bro. And when you go down, I'm having grilled chicken. That's what I'm doing, man.
Right,
a whole freaking fat-free, big fat grilled chicken. I can't wait, man. And this is the thing, Deji. The thing is, Deji, I've tried to warn you all year. I said to you at the start of the year, finish 16th, and that's progress. And you got offended. You actually got offended. I said you don't jump from 17th back up to the top 4 or 5.
It was a false position. It was a false position. 17th was a false position.
He said it was false. I said it's legit. The table doesn't lie. And he's like, nah. He had them finishing ahead of Arsenal this season. Ahead of Arsenal. 2 weeks ago, he thought they were winning the Champions League. This weekend, he was telling me he's slapping my team up. Like, at some point, Deji, you're going to have to take a look in the mirror and realize that maybe football's not for you, man. Go watch some rugby, man. Go watch some croquet. Maybe go support Enfield Wash because you're washed. That's the legitness of it, man. You may be playing Enfield Wash sooner than you actually think if you just do a Leicester. See where Leicester are? They were in the Premier League last year. They're now in the relegation zone. You know? That could be you, man. You're going to be everyone's cup final next season.
Yeah.
That stadium's going to be a third full if you're lucky.
Oh, my God. Them championship teams are going to relish playing at that stadium. They are going to love it. Like, that is the thing, right? For you to think you're just going to bounce back, there's no bounce back. Like, you will be a championship club. We'll be looking at you like we look at, Plymouth, yeah? We could Preston North End.
Lawless. Do you think if you go down, you'd come back?
Big up to Rance on the raid.
Shout out to Rance for the raid. Appreciate it. Yeah, and we will. I think we will come back up. I think we can come back up. But
I think that might be it for you guys.
Okay, what about you? You think you're coming back up?
No, I think if Tottenham go down, I don't see how we come back up.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, so you better pray and hope that you stay up, because if you don't, honestly, I hope Millwall come up, because I'll miss those derbies. I'll miss those.
But real talk though, guys. Just to take it a bit left for a second and just to talk about us as individuals. Like the permutations of this is not worth thinking about. So guaranteed, one of us will not be streaming next season.
Well, unless Leeds go down.
I don't think Leeds are going down. I think
Leeds could still go down. But to be honest, I'll be real. I don't think I want to be on a stream with both of you next season.
If it happens, we might have to start our own show if we will start the Survivors show.
Even that is a problem. But I'm more likely to do the Survivors show than beat the drop.
The thing is, I don't think you can do beat the drop, bro. Let's be real.
When are you starting? When are you starting beat the drop anyway?
We'll start it sometime next week, man. I'll give you a chance to just make your peace with it, and then realize where you are.
I will never have peace with that crap, bro. But you know what?
I get why you won't. I get why you won't, because the question of the show is beat the drop, and you can't beat the drop, bro. I get why you don't want to be on that show. It makes perfect logical sense.
I don't want to. I don't want to be seen like you guys are used to this. Do you know what I mean? I'm not used to this.
This is your second season.
Don't do that. We were never in danger. We were never in danger of going down last season. Fall back.
What? That's insane.
Can I just ask you a question? Should you have kept Ange?
Do you know what? Yeah, we should have kept him. Yeah.
Whoa!
So Deji, all them diss tracks you did on Ange, I need you to do an apology track to Ange.
I'm not doing an apology track because I think Ange is a madman. But in hindsight, the whole point of getting rid of Ange was to bring in a Pochettino, a De Zerbi, a Nagelsmann, a Xavi Hernandez. I didn't expect us to get rid of Ange to bring in Thomas Frank. Like, come on.
Did
you know
you
what I mean?
not,
That was stupid.
Did you not know that you're Tottenham Hotspur? You forget who you are. Like,
I'm a big six. Have you ever been a big six, bro?
And that is the maddest thing. This is why the big six.
Have you ever been a big six?
Have I ever been?
Will West Ham ever be big six?
I think we've got more chance than you.
No. I need look. We're not acting now. We're talking as what are we? Content creators? Okay, we're content creators for the moment. Do you honestly think that you will be a big 16?
I don't want to be in a big six that can have Tottenham Hotspur in it. So you can keep your big six.
Wait, hold on, Deji. If you go down, are you still claiming big six?
No, we've lost. We'll lose that right. In fact, the way that this season has gone, I reckon we can still be big six even with a stay out. We can take that as our first disastrous season. Even though last season we finished 17th, we did win a trophy. So that's like juice. That's neutral. We finished 5th the season before that. This is the first L. We have another L. We have another disastrous season. They should remove the knighthood from Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, let's. I mean, it should be removed anyway. Let's look at these things.
Yeah, but you're not a knight. You're not a knight on of the round table.
Listen, you can keep.
You're the one who has to fetch the What did they used to call it back in the medieval days when they used to use the like the bucket or whatever, or the little
spit bucket?
Well, not the spit bucket, but where they used to pee and do all their stuff, and then they used to just chuck like them that's what they had chambermaids for, innit? Yeah, you lot are our chambermaids, mate.
Yeah, so this is right. This is what Spurs are. Jester. Spurs are the court jester because you just bring us countless comedy and entertainment. Court jester. Let's look at these. Look, these are the fixtures, right? All right. So you've got Sunderland away. They've got Villa at home. Forest. We've got Wolves at home. We've done. Yeah, Forest got Burnley at home. Is the game? The Burnley at home, Brighton at home. That's Spurs ain't winning that. Palace away, we can win that because they're focused on Conference League. Spurs got Wolves away, Sunderland away for Forest, and we've got Everton at home. Then Villa away for Spurs, which we just lost. They've started to improve. Chelsea away for Forest, and we've got Brentford away. But look at you.
I think West Ham has the worst fixtures, mate. I think you're down.
They statistically have the worst fixtures. Yeah.
I think you're down, mate.
I think. How do we?
Because let's be real. The last 4 games of the season, you're not getting a point.
How do we have the worst fixtures?
Because you're playing Everton at home. Everton's a good team. You saw how they slapped up. Who did they slap up on the weekend? Was it Chelsea? Yeah. Then you're playing Brentford. Respect the work respect Brentford. Brentford. I wouldn't want to play Brentford. Dodgy team right now. Then you've got the Red Tottenham, the Spicy Spurs, Scotch Bonnet, Red Hot Chili Peppers going for the league title. So you ain't winning that.
Have it wrapped up by then. It might be.
No, they won't have it wrapped up by then because already. The fan base is already melting from the fact that they flopped on the weekend, and I can see Arsenal losing this when they're back. Whoever they're playing, I can see Arsenal drawing. Then they got Newcastle, and then they got Leeds, and I think Leeds are going to get dragged into this fight.
You think that could be a decider?
Last game of the season, right? It could go down to that, right? And out of everyone in this panel, right, Spurs have the hardest game last game of the season.
No, you got the hardest game last game of the season, but you got the hardest run. At least Spurs could get a win.
No, I think you got the hardest game. Leeds will be fighting for something potentially.
Well, we don't know. I think Leeds
Everton ain't got nothing to play. Everton ain't got nothing to play.
Everton will be fighting for Europe.
Nah.
Yeah, like you're really.
Man United is fighting to finish second, mate.
Let me tell you something, Deji. Right. You have not won a Premier League game all year, How many you think now you're suddenly gonna win when you
I just
can't
need to.
win?
I just need to win. I need to win 2 games or have 6 draws.
Okay, where are they on that list?
Yeah.
I think we can get a draw at Sunderland.
Okay.
I think we can get a draw at home to I think we can get a draw away to Wolves. I think we can get a draw at home to Leeds. And Tottenham normally get good results against Everton, my guy. Like, don't get it twisted. We normally set them brothers up.
Shout out to Jenny. West Ham did have the hard running, but Sky Sports yesterday statistically said Leeds and Tottenham's have the hardest games remaining. So statistically, your games are harder than my games and Wolfie's games. So
yeah, we're not doing stats. We're doing our eyeballs.
I don't see 3 points in that list for you, Dej, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Wolfie, let's be real. I don't see 3 points for either of us.
You think Burnley beat me at home?
Yeah.
Where's that thing you sent me, Wolfie? Right, Wolfie.
I think you draw with Burnley, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this.
You can clip this all you like. You can put it in your channel. I think you draw with Burnley, and I actually think West Ham don't get any more points from here on in.
What, nil apart?
Shut up, man. That is come on.
Lawless. Do you know what it is? Real talk. I'm trying to establish your football knowledge I'm trying to separate your football knowledge from you being an entertainer.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's it.
So
where do you think, who are you beating in this list?
We're beating Wolves, right?
No, you're not beating Wolves.
We're beating Wolves at home. Yes, we are. Our home form's actually been decent. It used to be shit like yours, but it's actually gotten decent now. I think we can beat Crystal Palace away because they're focusing on Conference League.
You think you can beat Crystal Palace away?
Yeah, because they're focusing on Conference League.
Stretch, they're not. They've got theirs the same week we've got
this
it.
guy,
so
he's on the budgie banting. I knew it already.
They would have been finished. So we play our Europa League before the Villa game and after the Villa game. So they'll be done.
Okay, so the 2 guaranteed wins I give you is Wolves and Leeds, right? They're two bankers,
Leeds
right?
guaranteed.
Leeds don't travel well to London. It's their home form, right?
So that means Tottenham beat Leeds at home then.
No, but their away record in London isn't as bad as your home record is worse.
Spurs against Leeds is in London, bro.
Yes, but your home form.
Don't worry about my home form. Don't worry about my home form.
Your shit home form supersedes their shit London form. So it's not the same. Like I said, our home form isn't shit like yours anymore. I think Newcastle away. I don't know. That can be sketchy.
Man, you're not winning at St James's.
You're not beating Newcastle. This guy is the biggest budgie banting smoker on YouTube. Lawless, you're not. The only game that I'm even prepared. I reckon you draw 1-0 at home to Wolves, and that's it. No more points.
Shut up.
See, you're both going to the extreme of the ones I'm giving you my most pessimistic thing. I think Forest could. The worst we could get, I think, is 6 points.
So what games are you winning then, Wolfie?
Burnley and Bournemouth.
Boring mouth could send you down. How would you feel?
And how would you feel? They could keep us up, man.
They could.
Now, so I think we're on 32 points, right? Forest need a win and a draw, or a win and 2 draws. That's enough. If we beat Burnley, then I don't know why I'm invited onto this podcast in the first place. I'll be real with you. But if we beat Burnley, that puts us on 35. 35. Look, Deji's panicking because he knows I'm right. He's gone full lights out right now. But I don't really know why I'm in this conversation.
Listen, like the thing is though, Wolfie, right? If you lose to Villa and we beat Wolves, do we go above you? Let me just see.
No, you got level, but we got a better goal difference.
We go level points for you. So yeah, we go level points.
We absolutely fucked up their goal difference. 6 goal swing. Have you seen it, man?
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane.
They're on minus 12 now, sir. I think everything for Forest rests on this Burnley game. If we get a draw against Villa and beat Burnley, that's it. We're done. Focus Europa League. win that trophy, take it up Spurs, send them down.
I think you're going to need more. I think it could go to 40 points, survival.
Yeah, but shall I tell you the big difference? You're talking about Somerville coming back. You know who's now fit, don't you?
We're not going to 40 points. It's 36 points. It's 36 points, or is what you're going to
How are you getting 36 points? What you want now, Dej? 28, 29?
I reckon Spurs could beat Leeds and Everton, Real talk. I reckon Spurs could beat Leeds and Everton.
Now, you're smoking the boom bye bye buju banter.
Bro, let me tell you why. Even Everton fans will tell you we always beat them. We went to their gaff and we beat them. We always beat them, and we always.
But you're not beating anyone. That's the problem.
Always beat. Do you always beat Wolves? You don't always beat Wolves. I'm not even telling you. I'm not even. Let me tell. No, listen. I'm not even telling you that. I'm not telling you that Spurs will beat Wolves, because Wolves is known to be one of our bogey teams. Like, they always seem to get points against Spurs. So I'm not going to tell you that. Brighton always get points against Spurs. Villa actually used to be a team we slap up, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get something at Villa. Chelsea, we don't get points at Chelsea. Sunderland away, highly unlikely with the way that this season's gone.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We can put you in the bottom 3.
But all of these teams slap you up. Crystal Palace, Wolves, Everton, Brentford, Arsenal, Newcastle. In fact, your Arsenal's bogey team.
Did you know, right? We're one of the top 5 most informed teams in the league. Did you know that?
Arsenal, I reckon out of this whole list, you beat Arsenal.
Yeah, I think we could get something there. Like, I think that's a game. Like, we've done it before in the running. We've done it before in the running. But yeah, we beat Fulham. That's a tough game. We beat Fulham. We beat Brentford in the cup, by the way. Just that we drew with
Wolves in the cup as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we lost the Wolves in the cup, but we drew with Man City, right? We drew with Bournemouth. We drew with Man United. We beat Burnley. Like these, so you're acting like we dominated Chelsea, right? We bottled it in the last minute.
You're talking like you've done something special. You're in the bottom.
We beat you. We beat you.
Oh my days. Yeah, but let's be real. West Ham do get the odd win against Spurs. Come on. Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah, this is nasty, man.
This is what Wolfie sent me. I'm trying to. Yeah, we can't. We're gonna be not seen. Right?
Let them focus on what it says. Let the chat focus on.
Wolfie, full back.
This is Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, 1 win in 15 matches, 2 wins in 22 games, 3 losses to direct rivals. 4 home league wins in the last 504 days. That's 1 home league win every 126 days.
No, that's full back.
In 13 games. I'm falling forward. 6 goals shipped against Forest this season. 7 losses.
Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back because I'm not taking this crap.
He's got to process it.
365 days.
Bollocks to this rubbish.
That's home and away, man. That's home and away. And did you know, Lawless? He's gone. He's gone. That'll send him over the edge, man. That's the 8 stages of grief right there for Spurs fans, man. And did you know? Did you know that 20% of my Premier League goals this season have come against Spurs?
Wow. And he's done. He thinks he sits there and wants to tell me about West Ham winning a game and Spurs are going to beat this team and this team. Did you, mate? Do you know what? When you sent it to me, I didn't read all of it. Like, I sort of read the first one. This is going to be good. That's my first time reading. That is horrific. That one about 4 home league wins in 504 days.
That's a year and a half, man.
And they're staying up. That's a year and a half. Let that
sink in, man. Let that sink in. It's nasty. I don't even want to know how many months that is. And by the way, one of those wins was against their former manager. Their former manager's club. I don't know if you can count that. And the other one was the first day of the season against the promoted Burnley.
No.
That's their 2 wins.
Graham Potter, I think. So we don't count that. One of them was against Graham Potter.
That's just nasty.
No, that was away. That was our ground.
And check this out, Lawless. If they lose one more game this season, That will be their 38th Premier League loss in the last 2 seasons. We're not even at the end of, I'm saying 2 seasons. There's still 3 months left of this season.
Mate,
They would have lost a whole season's worth of games within 2 seasons. A whole year of losses.
Mate, if that's not relegation, if that's not relegation, I don't know what is.
But I'm surprised they haven't broken Derby's record at this stage. I really am. I'm embarrassed that my club stayed below them as long as I did. You should be like hanging your head in shame that you're still below them.
Yeah, honestly, it's disgraceful what we've done. It's actually disgraceful. We should be ashamed of ourselves that we've let them stay out of the bottom 3 for so long. This is the next fixture is the time.
Here's the thing: if they touch the bottom 3, they ain't coming out of it. No. I don't care if the game weekend, the game weekend's going to be you first and them. If you put them in the bottom 3, they may as well end the season. They're done.
Yeah.
There's no way back, man. There's no way back unless they go and get some feisty manager. I don't know, Sam Allardyce maybe. But they tried Sean Dyche. He rejected them, Lawless. Sure. Imagine the state of your club that Sean Dyche, that ginger prick, goes and rejects you for a job. And Deji's sitting there telling me he's still Big Six. He can't even get the guy who's renowned for relegation battles to come to his club. Like, make that make sense, man.
Because he's a relegation expert, Sean Dyche, and Sean Dyche knows Spurs are fucked. He don't want that on his name. He don't want that. Like, he knows
that R. Yeah, you don't want that R, man.
You don't want that.
I don't know. I pray every night that Spurs get relegated, man.
But I think Deji, like when I read out those stats, I think that
hit home. That hit home.
It did. It really
it became real. It became real, man.
It became real. That realization that Spurs are really going down. It hit him hard like a ton of bricks. So I hope Deji's okay. I hope he should be hopefully back soon. He's going to take a few minutes to dry his tears, confront his reality, and he'll be back. Someone is at the table to come up. There it is.
Look, I think a lot of questions need to be answered by the Liverpool fan base, bro, because that grade D is embarrassing. That could be the most embarrassing result of the season so far. Let's be real, they should be on 29 points right now.
look at shout out to Deji Spurs. He's always in my watch-alongs, talking nonsense. Says, why not do a bet between the 3 of you? Hot chip.
I'm Muslim and I don't gamble.
Does that count?
I'll do a hot chip challenge. I mean, I've got nothing to lose, man. I'm all good, man.
Deji.
Hey, look at this dumbass in the chat, Casimia. Wolfie, all good results. You're still in the bottom 3, lol. My guy's never seen a table in his life then. Like,
the table's right there.
It's right in front of you, bro. Just open your eyes and look at the screen. Learn to count to 20 first. That's a prerequisite. I don't know if you're quite there yet. But once you can count to 20, you may be able to figure out who's in the bottom 3 and who isn't. You got the form table there, Lawless.
The form table, like, let me have a look.
Bring the last 5, man.
Premier League form table. Well, you want the last 5? It's there. Yeah. It says EDL.
No, as in order, league table. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Premier League form table.
Go foot mob, and then go Premier League, then go table, then go last 5. Oh, look who's bottom. Look who's bottom.
All right, Deji, come back. Come back.
It's your time to shine.
Come back. Let's see. So I go foot mob, yeah. Then what?
Go Premier League, then go to the table tab, and then there's a little grey button under it.
Oh, last 5 matches.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this up.
Well, your form ain't that great, you know. You're sitting 15.
We did play flipping some tough teams. We had Liverpool. We had Manswell. I say
Liverpool's light work, man.
Yeah, I know that fucking joke, man. The fact that the goals we did against them. Right, here we go. Here's the form table, but it's a lot better than Spurs. Look, Spurs.
1 point. That's Liverpool, man. That's Liverpool.
Liverpool. You hang your heads in
so
shame.
Much to answer for.
So like much.
that could be.
If they
I think that's the battle. You know what? Leeds are getting away with it a bit. Man.
Yeah.
I don't think they've scored. I think they've scored one goal in like forever. They're struggling to score goals. They've had no wins. Like Leeds could be in trouble here. You know, I don't know what their run-ins like.
But look, they're running. I think we have to have a look. Could be, I think, sticky. But I think I think we focus so much on what team has what fixtures, but I think the form table is what's the quality of the team, right?
Yeah.
Because us, you, Leeds have the ability to win games of football in this league. Spurs.
Yeah, I'm undefeated in the last 3, mate. I'm sitting good here.
Yeah, like you look at it, right? So obviously we had that loss to Villa. We got the draw against Man City, and then we beat. Was that the Fulham win? This is Premier League only, isn't it?
Yeah, Premier League.
Yeah, this is Premier League.
Who did you draw with? Man City.
Yeah, we drew again with Man City. We beat Fulham. We lost to Liverpool, and then that draw was Bournemouth, 0-0.
How many Bournemouth drawn in a row?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, man, like this is why I want Deji back on, because I want to ask him the simple question of where's he getting this chest from? This is the bit I don't understand.
That's it. Like, how do you look like the stats I just read out, right, that you sent, and this form table? Like, how does he put all of that together and go, yeah, Spurs are safe. Spurs will be finishing above Villa, Forest, and West Ham. Like, that's crazy. I've picked up 5. In fact, you've also picked up 5. Me and you have picked up 5 points. They've picked up 1 point.
Last minute.
Last minute. All because of that finished fraud, Robertson. Yeah. That absolute clown. It would have been 0. It was this close to being 0 points.
And let's face it, man, remember when Paulinho whipped his shirt off against Wolves and celebrated like they'd won the Champions League? That's looking like an important goal right now for them, isn't it? That was the late point they got there. You take that off of, I mean, just think how lucky they've been. They've been lucky against Wolves last minute, lucky against Liverpool last minute, and against Burnley away. Let's not forget Burnley away. That's 3 points that they've got lucky with. On top of that, the other team that needs to answer for serious crimes is Man City, because Man City have given them 4 points. Now, that's cost Man City for the league. I hope they get relegated themselves to the 115. They don't deserve it. But to give Spurs 4 points in the season, that in itself should be another charge on Man City's 115.
Sure.
Minimum one charge, man.
116.
How can you give Spurs 4 points in a season and take 1 yourself is absolutely embarrassing. It really is.
Yeah.
I think where they'd be without those points. Burnley would be ahead of them.
Yeah, it's true. They'd be in the bottom 3 for sure. Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, teams that should have slapped up Spurs, give them some points. Ridiculous, man. So
where's this forward gone, man? I mean, I know that the stats are damning, man, but fucking hell, he's taking it to heart, hasn't he?
That hurt him. That hurt him big time.
Spurs are rent-free in your head. No, man. Maybe my toes, because you're beneath us. Like, I don't need to look into my head to see Spurs. That would require me looking up. We Leeds have to play 4 of the bottom 5. Just reading some of these chat messages. Big up, Igal. Big up, Igal.
Spurs are going down. It's just plain as day. Igal, right? Quick question, if you're still here. If Arsenal have the league wrapped up by the time you play us, would you, and do you expect your team to roll out the red carpet and let us win? Would you want to see that? Would you play the reserves and just let us win? Because I've said this, like, if them players fucking bleed cannons and shit, right, and they're really Arsenal, like, if there's nothing to play for and except relegating Spurs, they fucking roll out the red carpet and go, please score.
Bro, they have to. There's no two ways about it, and I'll tell you why. How many times have we seen Spurs fans, this pathetic fan base that celebrates a bus wanker coming into their stadium yesterday. How many times in the past few seasons have we seen them wearing Man City shirts when they're playing Man City in their own stadium, ready to roll over?
That's what I'm saying.
How about when they celebrated Ortega's save against Son to stop Arsenal winning the league? Arsenal, it is their duty to make sure that Spurs go down. It's their duty.
If Arsenal can help Spurs stay up, they can never forgive themselves. Do you know what?
I will never forgive them.
I don't know, Tim. I can't remember off the top of my head our last two. Our home record, I think, it's decent. Like, it improved. We've taken points off and we win. But off the top of my head, I can't tell you. Like, I can't. Because we had those two where they like scored loads of goals, but I'm sure we got something since then. Shout out to Dwayne with $5 New Zealand, I think that is. Hope Arsenal win the Premier League before loss to Hammers, which secures them 17th, 7 ahead of Spurs, and Forest win Europa League, and Spurs locked in 18th. Do you know what? Remember when Spurs came second in a 2-horse race? I think they come 19th and not 18th. Like, I think that's just the Spursy way. Like, all this time, they're trying not to finish 18th and they end up 19th below Burnley. How Spursy would that be?
That super chat is bang on. Like, I know you don't like Arsenal, right? But you need Arsenal to win the league early now, bro. Let's be real here. You got to put your Arsenal agenda to one side, right? And focus on the other side of London. And I think I can convert you. I think I can convert you. This is my vision. Huh?
No, I thought this guy was a Chelsea fan, but it's a Chelsea with a middle finger. Yeah, go on.
Let me give you my vision. Arsenal win the league. Okay, I know you don't like that bit, but hear me out. Okay. Forest and West Ham relegate Spurs. I know you like that bit.
I like that.
And then I go and take their trophy as well, just to rub salt in the wound.
I wanted you to win it when you had Daesh in charge, just because it's been hilarious.
No, I don't know if I could have lived with myself. Daesh having the statue next to Tuffy, man. Nah, man.
Oh my god. Andy.
Big up, Andy.
Oh, look who's back. What timing? This is a super chat. So let's bring it back in. I'm going to have to comply, Deji. Great timing.
Comply with what?
That's what those Wolfie stats were again. 1 win in 15, 2 wins in 22, 3 losses.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that crap.
504 days. That's 1 home win, league win every 126 days, 5 points in 13 games, 6 goals shipped against Forest this season, 7 losses in the last 10 league games, 8 league wins in the last 365 days.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Do you know what?
Oh, God, I've lost my sound.
Dej, I'm glad you're back, bro, because I've got a question.
What's that, mate?
Bro, after seeing those damning stats.
And this is the form table, by the way, Deji, as well, because you
and the form table. I want to know where you're getting your chest from. I really need to know this, bro.
My chest comes from the fact that I am just looking at the teams we normally get results from. Tottenham normally get results against Leeds and Everton. Simple as that. We just need 2 wins. 36 points would be enough this season. Because West Ham is that dusty.
Tottenham don't normally get results like at all right now.
Would you, bro? We beat Everton and Leeds this season. Full back.
When was that? Full back.
That was early in the season.
Early in the season. Okay, early in the season. You had Thomas Frank, mate. That was a
wait. Were they at home or away, Dej?
We were away to Everton and away to Leeds.
Okay. Oh. How's your home form?
Should we get that back up? Do you want to see that?
I don't need to see it. I don't need to see
it. There's a home tab at the top there. Press it. There's a home tab.
Let's press it. Where's the home
under
tab?
The table? Just under where's the table.
Nobody wants to see any of that crap.
Oh my god,
bro! You're bottom of every table, man.
2 home wins. 2 home wins. I'm bottom
Burnley
of every...
was it Burnley and Brentford? Was it? I want to say.
Yeah, whatever embarrassing club that was. So this is what I'm saying, Deji. Like, now you've got to play him at home when your home form is criminal. Like, I don't think you. I think you do realize, because when I read those stats the first time and you rage quit for a little bit, I think it really hit home the reality of the
How did he turn
situation.
his camera on,
No,
man?
I'm not gonna lie.
You don't want to see the tears.
It's not pretty, and it doesn't have to make sense. Do you know what I mean? The only positive thing that I can take at the moment is you're currently below me, Lawless. So I don't know where you're getting your chest from.
For now.
Like, let's just take your kind of your narrative this evening. Let me join you. Tottenham is so dusty. They've not won a single game in 2026, and yet you're still below them.
Yeah, because we gave you a head start. We gave you you were like 12 points ahead of us or some shit, 11 points. Like, you was right ahead of us. Now we're 1 point behind you. Like, it is real. Like, you are the worst team in the league. Right. What?
Nah, it's 1 point, Dej.
It's 1 point.
1 point.
Yes. The Sharks.
Bloody hell.
This is what I'm saying. Spurs are the worst team in the league. Factually, you're the worst team in the league. So where this chest is come from?
We were one of the worst teams in the league last year, and we got a trophy full back.
Yeah, but
so
now you're
in the past, Dej, you say I can't bring my 2 stars up. Don't you bring up last season because you wanted Andrew out. You bought Andrew ticket, man. Qantas Airlines, I remember it, man. It's probably still sat there on the side of your desk.
Andy's got a prediction for the super chat. And Andy's predictions always come true. My prediction: Spurs get 2 points, Forest get 7, West Ham get 9. Andy knows his stuff.
That's a load of cobblers. Who is Andy? A West Ham fan?
Forest fan.
No, he's Arsenal, I think.
Forest.
I think Andy's chatting. He's smoking the budgie.
I agree with Deji. I don't know how he's got you on 2 points. I'll be honest.
Yeah, where them 2 points
crazy. That's crazy.
Where you get them from?
You got jokes. Don't worry, you got jokes. I blame the Tottenham board for this conversation tonight. To be honest, I blame the board.
You can blame them for your relegation as well.
Let us see. We got 3 weeks. Tottenham are on the brink of bringing in De Zerbi right now. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna have a new man earlier today between Tudor and the Spurs board. So he's gone. He won't be in charge come Sunderland. And I think De Zerbi gets 2 or 3 wins and we stay up. Simple.
De Zerbi.
What he's missing off is the bit. What he's missing off is the bit that De Zerbi said he'd be interested if Spurs stay up this season. That's what he said.
No, actually, De Zerbi, and fair play to him, he said he'll take the job now, and if we get relegated, then he'll leave.
So he'll be looking for another job in the summer. Then.
He gets a relegation on his CV, yeah, and then leaves and ducks out. Yeah, right. Okay. Like, and there's no guarantee. De Zerbi, like, you think it's just a managerial issue, right? You think it's just.
It's not a managerial issue, but we just need a plaster right now, and then we can deal with the crap over the summer. We just need a plaster.
Would you agree with what I've said, Dej?
What you're asking for?
What I want?
Dej, would you agree with my petition for what Spurs need to do?
Would
you agree with my petition for what Spurs need to do? There's 2 things I think critically you need to do. I was going to say, number 1, you need to change your name. I think go back to PES settings and call yourself Northeast London. Like, detach yourself from this chicken and this ball, man, this cock and ball thing that's going on. I think just go PES settings, old school PES, Northeast London, right? Maybe even change your kit color. Maybe go like purple or something. Just a little spice up, right? Just detach yourself from this word Spurs, because this Spursy tag is just going to follow you. And the second thing you need to do is put in a petition to remove yourselves from the Big Six. That's what you need to do as well, bro. Like, do you think they're 2 good ideas?
I hate both of those ideas, but bro, I think, and you can call it shameless, and people won't agree, but I think if Nottingham Forest go down, bro, you should change your badge from a tree to a log of wood.
Okay, is that your best comeback?
Yeah, that's
that all you got left in the tank, man. Let's be real, man. If anyone needs to change their badge, it's you to the shit emoji, man. And you can put that on a ball if you want, because you play shit football, man. Let's be real. Like, if anyone's gonna change their badge, it should be you.
I'm not gonna lie. This has been one hell of an epic show, and I'll be using this as content when one of you go down.
Well, you're gonna need it in the Championship, bro. You can reminisce about the time you talked to the Premier League teams, man.
Yeah, that's it. The good times.
Yeah.
We're talking about relegation.
We'll see about that, mate. We'll see about that, mate.
I look forward to you doing one of these next season in the Championship when you're in the relegation battle down there, like, and you're talking to flipping.
Can I just say that whoever goes down between you or Wolfie, don't invite me. I'm just saying it now. Don't invite me to your show.
Likewise.
I don't deal with peasants. Do you know what I mean? I'm not dealing with peasants. You know what I'm saying?
Look, bro,
remember that.
I'm more magnanimous than that. I'll say to you, Deji, when you go down, you can invite me before your derby match, because it'll be the only time in my life I back Spurs.
There you go. I will say this: if we don't beat Wolves, I give up. I think I give up.
Yeah. You'll give up. All right, cool.
Yeah, if we don't beat Wolves.
Say no more.
But this is interesting.
And Lawless, are you confirming right now, live and direct, that you think Nottingham Forest is safe?
No.
Okay, cool. So
I just think you'll go down. I don't think that means they're safe. I think you're going down. But we, as Daniela says, we only have one game outside the London left. That's interesting. Not a lot of travelling for West Ham United.
Bro, it's not like they're traveling on megabus, man. Seriously.
It doesn't matter. It's important. Lead judges, remember when he sat there and talked about how they sleep in different beds and they got to get up early and all the stuff lead judges said?
Look at their mistresses round, man. They'll be fine.
That's important. We don't leave London. Let me just quickly go to toilet before we wrap up.
It's a Dej.
Why don't you just wrap? Why don't you just wrap up? Why don't you just wrap up? Why have we got to be on hold? These are the sort of peasants' behaviour that I can't stand. Do you know what I mean? I can't stand peasant behaviour like this. But yeah, Wolfie, what was you gonna ask me? Because boy, I can't lie, mate. Every stream that we have up until the end of the season, for me, it's just memories, man. Memories of stuff that I don't have to go through with you next season when you're no longer here.
I
you're no longer in
that.
the Prem.
Well, I understand that, but for that to happen, you would need to overtake me, bro.
Don't worry about that, bro.
I'm not worried about it. At any point, did I give the impression I was worried?
Once the survey is in charge, mate, we'll finally have a new manager bounce. Finally.
Hey, Dej, just in your honor, today I wore this T-shirt. When you go down, I'll send you one of these. We always win. It's got Marinakis there, shaking hands with Gibbs-White. You remember that moment? In the summer where you were shaking for Gibbs-White, thinking he was your player. And do you remember what Marinakis said? He said Morgan does not leave to go to a worse team. That's what he said, Dej.
He was right.
And you were all offended by it. And Marinakis is always right. He's always right. And Gibbs-White, just like Eze, dunked on your team. The two players you thought you had signed have scored against you this season, bro. Like, what are you saying?
Well, the free players, because Semenyo as well. We wanted Semenyo.
That was never happening. Like this, do you know what? It's going to be so beautiful. Like the whole Kudus thing as well. The way you were so hyped for Kudus, and you're going to get relegated. You sign Kudus and go down.
Does he stay? Does he stay? Do you think?
No, he's already looking at his next club. Didn't
he say he only wanted Spurs though?
He only wanted Spurs, and Tottenham's in his heart. That's what he said.
So he'll stay. He'll stay.
Next season, it'll be another club.
I reckon Kudus. I reckon Kudus might stay, and I reckon it might not be as bad an exodus as you guys think.
Well,
Wow.
I agree with
I
you
reckon
on
Leicester
that
might
because all your players are crap, man. Ain't no one gonna want them. So you're stuck with them. Like, let's be real. We're living in a world where if Spurs go down, when Spurs go down, you're gonna rely on Ben Davies in defense again, Dej.
Ben Davis is this is his last season at my club. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, for me now, I can't. There's no matter talking. It's just now. It's showtime, innit? I can't wait for the international break to be over already, and then we will see what won.
Why? So you can be disappointed more. Your team can make you cry again.
Let me not lie to you. This international break came at the best time. If not for this break, I would be less bullish. I swear down, because we are in a mess. But the fact that the guys get to go away, they get to go and rest, they get to go and play for their countries, rare. They'll come back rejuvenated. We'll come back with a new manager. And I think Spurs might just do enough. I don't need to go on an amazing run. We just need to match West Ham. That's it. And that can't be hard.
I don't know if they come back. If you're a Spurs player, you maybe find a way to go missing when you're on the international duty. I wouldn't want to come back. There, you have to drag them kicking and screaming back. Like, you know what? We should predict. Let's predict that next weekends of games, right? Like, we'll go around and for West Ham, Wolves, Forest, Villa, and Tottenham, Sunderland.
Yep.
All right. I'll go first.
You ready?
No, you go first. Go.
No, you go first. You go first.
I'll go first.
Shameless guy.
Right. West Ham beat Wolverhampton Wanderers. Right. That's a win. I'll say 3-1. Yeah. Cobblers. Somerville is going to dunk on them. Right. That's what's going to happen. I do think Villa beat Forest. Villa have got some players back. They're back in good form. They beat Forest, Villa. And Sunderland absolutely wiped the floor with Tottenham. Tottenham go into the 100%. Sunderland just beat Liverpool, didn't they? Was it Liverpool they beat?
Newcastle.
Sorry, Newcastle. They just won. They beat their rivals, done a double over them. They're a good team, and they're at home. Like, they've got a good record at home. So they smashed them. We end that weekend out of the bottom three, Spurs in the bottom three with joint points with Forest. That's what happens. And ultimately, I'll also give you my final standings. I think it will be, and I'll be honest with this, I think it will go Forest, West Ham, then Spurs. Out of the three of us.
Can I give my prediction?
Let's go.
I think West Ham draw with Wolves. I just think that you guys can't be trusted. I think you're smoking budgie banting. I think actually Spurs draw with Sunderland. And I think Forest gets slapped up by Villa. So I'm going 2-0 Villa against Forest, 1-0 Spurs against Sunderland, 1-0 West Ham and Wolves. And that would do me. And in terms of finishing, I actually think it will be Spurs, Forest, West Ham. So unfortunately, I'm going to have another season of Wolfie. Even though I'd rather Wolfie go down ahead of West Ham.
So much. How are you going to flip flop in the same stream?
It's not a flip flop. I want you to stay up ahead of Nottingham Forest. But the truth is, you're the dustiest of the three teams.
Wolfie.
All I gotta say is there's a subject that we haven't discussed at all here, and you guys have heavily overlooked it, and that's Chris Wood is now fit.
Yeah, but he's been shit since he's had that purple patch.
Well, that would be because he's been injured, Lawless. It's hard to be good or shit. No, he scored 2 goals in his 3 games at the start of the season, then got injured. We haven't had him since.
All right, well, you've got Chris Wood, you've got Somerville.
Yeah, and they've got Archie Gray.
Solanke.
I think we draw with Villa. I think I actually kind of agree with Deji. I do think you might draw with Wolves. I got a little bad feeling you're going to do something stupid, and I think Sunderland beat Spurs. And I think Leeds have got Man U, and I think they lose to Man U, unfortunately, because I hate Man U.
There you go, Leeds back in it.
Yeah, I don't think Leeds have been out of it. I just think no one's been talking about him because Joe's obviously on sabbatical, so we ain't talking. So I think that's what's going to happen. How do I see it finish? I see it going Forest, West Ham, Leeds, Spurs. That's how I see it. Bye, Deji.
It was nice knowing you. I can't wait for that weekend.
I'm just telling you, when we do our 12-man thing at the end of the season, this is going to have to be a goodbye party 12-man thing.
Yeah, you better show up. You better
book it. You're going to have to show up like the bride-to-be, man. You know what I'm saying? In the dress,
I'll be there.
Learner's permit.
Just make sure you show up. I'll be there.
We'll get you some.
All right, no worries, boys. No worries, man. Then let's see what happens.
All right, we will. Good show. Cool. This was therapeutic. It was good, especially since there was no This Is London. By the way, Potts had absolute hiding, running away.
Country, bro. Forget hiding. He's left the country.
Like shocking. Arsenal bottled the cup and he left the country.
What a shocking guy! Shocking guy.
He's more shameless than Deji now. He really is.
Yeah. I couldn't let that. I couldn't end this show without calling him out. Like, that is shameless. At least Deji's here. Potts fled the country after they lost that cup. He was there at Wembley. He was confident, and he's not answered for his team's crimes. So we will catch him when he comes back. That's for damn sure. We won't let that one slide.
Well, I was at Wembley today to touch the hollow turf. And I was delighted. I will send you the picture that I took to your WhatsApp so you can see. Maybe you can pull it up, Lawless. Let me send it to you, Lawless, and you can pull it up.
All right, let's have a look. I think Spurs should make that their home ground again. Right, so this is what Deji has sent. I will put it up now. This is Deji took this picture, I understand.
I took this picture today and I called it Great Memories. There you go. Hold that.
Oh, wait, I nearly mistook that for the Tottenham Stadium in the second half when you were 3-0 down. My bad.
Deji's face.
Do you know what? I can't, honestly, I just can't wait for Wolfie to go down. Shameless guy.
Do you want to change your prediction then for who's going down? No.
I'll keep it the same.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, lads.
I got to go, guys. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Great show. Thank you all for watching. Do hit the like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We will be revisiting all of this discussion again, and we'll be back building up to. Oh, okay. It's rage quit twice. Spurs are now bad. They're truly mudded. 2 likes away. There we go. So listen, thank you all. Do check out obviously my channel, West Ham Fan TV, and all the subs obviously doing content and stuff like that over the international break, and obviously Forest Fan TV. Go drop them a subscribe, and like I said, there'll definitely be some more hate-alongs for Spurs for sure on Lawless Live. So do check out Lawless Live. We're gonna have more hate-alongs. Although the Liverpool one was a little bit of a letdown, but I'm sure there'll be more comedy gold. Trust me. So listen, have a good rest of your week. Enjoy your international break, and we'll see you on the other side. Thank you all for watching.